This is the Monday Midsole. Tonight we're talking about the Travis Scott release. How should Raffle be handled moving forward? Baseball? In golf? Hitting sneaker culture? Let's take a look at the latest phenomenon hitting the baseball diamond. And Nike thinks you're probably wearing the wrong size? Check out this new app that'll help you find your right size. That and much more. Grab your seats. It's the Monday Midsole.
Tuned into the Monday Midsole with your hosts, Molly Mall, Polos and Jays, and Buckeye City Soul. Let's go!
Yo, what up? It's Monday, and this is the Monday Midsole, and I'm your co-host, Buckeye City Soul, and my camera is wilding out right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to the old man. He's here today.
What's good? It's your boy Polos and Jays, fresh off that birthday weekend, that birthday trip to New York. Excited to be here tonight, back with my brothers. And with that, I'm gonna pass it over to the light-skinned militia.
What's going on? Usual suspects. Welcome to the Monday Midsole. It's your co-host Molly Mall, aka I done copped another one, except Travis Scott's. We got a great show ahead of you. We are going to jump right into it. Kev, take it away.
Let's go ahead and get into what's in the box. Before we get into what's in the box, go ahead and make sure you guys follow on the gram, Miss DMV Soul, One-Legged Lister, Adam J. Ellsworth, and Dragon Kicks 23. Appreciate y'all. Y'all donated last week. Oh, dang! Mr. Adam Ellsworth in the house. Appreciate that, man. The $50
Appreciate you.
Now let's go ahead and get into what's in the box.
I saw you with the box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
What's in the box? Sponsored by the Container Store. And this is where we talk about, our latest pickups, our pickup of the week. And then we get into what's coming out this week. Who wants to go first?
I got pickups, but I didn't even grab them. So, it is what it is.
That's cool. I'll do it for you, old man. I'll go. So I thought I was going to have to file a claim on these puppies, but they finally arrived on my doorstep. They were delivered to the wrong house. My pickup.
Oh,
LeBron
nice.
Houston Rollers.
Man, that shit was nice.
Yeah, buddy.
I thought about it.
I guess
you didn't get them, Kev?
Nuh-uh. Nope. I was in a meeting that whole day.
Yeah, so this will be, I guess, my Travis Scott pickup since H-Town. I guess I can't be a Warriors fan and get the Travis Scotts, huh?
That's right.
Dub Nation.
You can't have two W's.
Dub Nation. I'll take it. Go.
Hey, and I caught that Steph Curry and I edited it out. So.
Oh, you bum. Bang!
This is I got something. It's just like a one I went back and got because I wasn't trying to pay full price for them. I got the UNC or 9s. I had to, I was able to get them in a 12.5, and they were below retail, decent amount below retail. So, 12.5s are hard to come by when it comes to the 9, and the 9s run a little small on me. So 12.5 or 13 typically work, and this price was lower than the 13. So I got these. Go ahead and pair these with the Winlike 82s. Probably the Carolina 9s too. There's a couple combos coming with this one, but I definitely wanted these.
I need those. I saw somebody had them this weekend for like 120.
Yeah, they had them for the low. They just didn't have my size. Like they had like 11. I think Nike even had them. DTLR had them for the low. But yeah, they're out there. They're just in the smaller sizes, so I couldn't do it.
I want them. I just don't feel like copping them.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, UNC, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Ain't UNC.
That's what it is. UNC not. Well, supposedly the other one's more. I like the other ones better.
The game 9s, baby.
The original ones I like better, But,
Yeah, with the light blue. Yeah.
yeah. So Polo Prince. You ain't,
I got stuff, man, but I don't even know where it's at. So
You ain't talking about that.
yeah, you know,
what you talking about?
Talking about
What?
you got the releases.
You know what time it
Oh,
is.
we ready for that? Oh yeah. I'm ready.
All right, let me know, or I'll go ahead as soon as I see it pop
Lock
up.
him in.
Lock it in. There we go. Yuck.
All right. Well, we got. They call it a Cactus Plant Flea Market Nike Women's Air Vapor Max 2019. There's a lot of people hyped on these, and I'm kind of on the fence. Right up until the last minute, I'm gonna decide. But for 250, man, I don't know. But the hype around this is, they are, and it's a lot of hype around it. So I mean, I already know it's gonna probably have a nice little resale, huh?
The move. I would cop that and throw it toward the Travis one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it might be something that I get in hand and try to upgrade and get something else. But I mean, it's not bad. I mean, the swoosh on there is pretty dope the way they put that on there.
I think it would be dope if they actually lit up.
That would be dope.
That would be sick.
Do they glow though? I mean, do we know if they glow?
I don't know. That I don't know.
But we will find out. But yeah, we got that dropping tomorrow. Should be on the Sneakers app. We got the KD 12 Warriors home. And KD won't be, well, he is at home because he won't be playing for the rest of the playoffs.
Is he done altogether?
For the
He's done
playoffs,
for games 1 and 2. He's not done for the playoffs yet.
I thought they said.
No, he just got reevaluated today. He is definitely out game 1 and 2. Definitely game 1, more than likely game 2. But we shall see.
I don't know if they're gonna need him though. You think they need him?
I don't think that.
Yeah, I think that don't sleep on the Blazers.
The Blazers are nice. That's my son's team.
Yeah, Blazers are tough. Dame's definitely, they're gonna play with a chip on his shoulder. CJ's gonna come out and ball. So it's gonna be a good matchup. They got swept last year, so they got, like I said, another.
I'm saying 5 or 6, but that's it.
Yeah,
I would be happy with 5. And so Boogie's supposed to come back this series.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Huh, I thought he was all done.
No, they can mess around, get to the finals, and be
mess around and get them all hurt. Like hurt.
Chill.
All right, so then on the 15th, we got the Kyrie 5, the Friends. Mom, don't you already have these?
No, everybody keeps saying that. I don't have them. I wish I had them.
So they all look the same.
I saw somebody with these, man. I thought it was you. I could have. Somebody had these.
No, and I haven't even really been posted like Kyrie release information on my main page. I don't post a lot on my main page these days. Anyhow, but I haven't been posting a lot of like Kyrie release information because I just posted on the Kyrie features page. But I mean I had posted these months and months ago, but they weren't like ones that were in my hand, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, those will be dropping on the 15th. Then we have the Nike React Presto Psychedelic Lava.
Hey, dude.
And it seems like they got a lot of these React Prestos coming out in different colorways. I'm not really a fan, but I know the comfort level is probably off the chain in these, but I'm not really a fan of the silhouette itself.
Those either. I think I seen I was watching Sniper Jones.
Yeah.
And he was picked them up on they ain't the move. I think Mike Rich might have picked them up too.
Yeah, I saw Mike Rich, and I think I saw Bullet with him. So, but then you got this breezy colorway coming out. That just looks like it's a dust magnet, so can't mess with those.
Gonna be straight nasty.
Yeah.
Then on the 16th,
your house.
how do you pronounce this? Is it Sakai?
Sakai.
Waffle. Yeah, these are dope, man. I mean, the colorway on both pairs is pretty dope to me. Both of these drop. What is it on the 16th? This is definitely gonna be one that's gonna go fast.
I'll come around to these. I hated them at first because I didn't like the back, but I think that I've seen enough pictures for me to kind of come around. These are kind of dope.
Yeah,
It ain't no.
The resale's even better.
Exactly.
Yeah, the resale definitely does help.
I like those. I like these better though. This color.
I'll be happy with either pair, but yeah, I like these better. But I'll be happy with either pair.
Damn, buy now for $1,700. Damn.
Sneakers don't like me, so don't have to worry about that problem.
Stop saying that, man. You're gonna jinx yourself,
At
dude.
least you
No,
woke up.
Jinx, it's the truth.com.
You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe.
I believe. My account is blocked. I believe that.
Nah, I don't think that's what it is. But yeah, both pairs drop on the 16th, and they're gonna go quick. They're gonna go quick.
What's the retail on them? You know,
155.
that ain't bad.
And then we got this Nike Shox women's guava ice. I mean, nobody's really feeling Shox right now. I did have a friend that ain't bought a pair of sneakers in about 7 years. Asked me where can they find some Shox. So outside of that, ain't no sneakerhead companies. Say that. What's that?
In a time capsule.
Right. Then you got another 720 volt colorway coming out on the 17th. I just caught my first pair of 720s as well. I ain't tried them on yet, but I got my first pair. So we will see. Then you got the women's black reptile 12. We got another all black 12 coming out. What y'all think about these?
I think they're better than the tax day 12s.
Yeah, I do too. I agree.
I do like that, how that breaks up. I mean, it does look like a nylon, like the nylon colorway, but I don't know. I like it. It's decent.
I saw DS Dan. He did a review on them. They didn't look too bad on them. But it's women's sizes, so we don't know if they're gonna go up to 12 or what. But yeah, those drop.
Stop at a 12.
17. Probably so.
What if those didn't those pink 11 lows, they only came up to 12 too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not that I was gonna mess with them, but
They were trash anyway. Material was super weak.
Then you also got the LeBron 16 glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Kevin, is this the one you picked up?
Yep. Yeah, I like those a lot.
Yeah, they from the picture they look pretty damn dope.
Yeah, I gotta get a glow shot. I'm gonna mess with it. I've been procrastinating.
Yeah, you got to get that glow shot in on these. Those are pretty dope. Then you also got another pair of Fear of Gods coming out on the 17th. You got the black moccasin pair.
I just don't like these.
No, I'm not a fan.
Nah, I'm good.
And you've got the 180 black Fear of God. These are a little bit better.
I think they're better than the gray pair.
Yeah, I don't know. They just kind of look dusty or something, man. They got that dusty look.
It'd be sweeter if the swoosh was not black though.
I don't know. I think I'd rather swoosh black. I mean, I don't know what other color would you do it in? Maybe a gray?
You can put it in a sail.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Or you could put it in gray, just kind of similar to the original.
Yeah.
Or like a colorway, at least color palette.
Then the last color is the particle beige, also dropping. It's just kind of plain.
These are like horse hooves.
Particles.
These are trash.
Then you got the Nike Zoom GP Seattle Supersonics.
Man, I never liked these.
The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
I mean, the colorway is dope. I mean, the silhouette.
The colorway is dope. I just don't like the shoe.
Put this on a pair of 18s, a pair of Jordan 18s.
Yeah,
that colorway. That would be dope.
It's something about this shoe looks unfinished though. Like when it's on foot, like it does. You can't really tell here, but when it's actually on someone's foot, I remember back in the day, people used to get those. I'm like, man, those look like they've been in the car crash.
It's that shroud that don't cover all the upper area that kind of throws it off.
And plus, those things, man, they don't really cover. Like if you're trying to hoop in them, you gotta tie them really tight to cover it all the way up anyway.
Yeah. And then last, you got the Nike LeBron 16 Lakers, which I don't know why they call these the Lakers. It's not the Lakers colors. I mean, it's purple and gold, I guess, but lavender and gold.
Are these kids?
No, these are adult size.
Oh,
faded.
Well, they probably did that making the Lakers because they got the Minneapolis Lakers and the Los Angeles Lakers in one. But,
I'm not understanding the big 2. I mean, I understand what it's for, but I think that takes away from the shoe, the big 2-3 on the front.
well, they got the Lakers numbers, and then the Lakers LeBron and with the Minneapolis in the back, which he already did. Didn't he already do? He already did a Minneapolis.
In the 16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With Gray.
I don't know. I would like these
So
without that 2-3
pastel.
on there, but that kills it for me. So, but that's it. That's all we got dropping this week. No major heat after the Travis Scotts.
Oh, speaking of that, not just play. So let's go ahead and get into the topics then. Welcome to the topics. Uh-oh. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't supposed to show. The topics are sponsored by City Jeans Premium as well as 8-9 Manufacturing Company. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out the links in the description. Follow on Instagram and all that good stuff. And right now we're going to talk about cleats and sneaks. Jamal? Molly Mall?
What? No, so I was scrolling through, and I'm sure a lot of you have noticed. Say Clint Frazier of the Yankees. He's been having these mashups of his baseball cleats. A lot of dope kicks. So he had the Travis Scott ones, the Air Force ones. He had Nigel Sylvester. He had a pair of Space Jam. So I thought it was interesting that you start to see, kind of sneaker culture and sneakers in general transcend and show up on the diamond, whereas traditionally you wouldn't see that type of footwear. We've seen the same thing with golf. Golf makes a little bit more sense with Michael, and I guess baseball should too, but that was such a short stint for Mike that we saw maybe a pair of 9s. Be that as it may, we've seen Jordan 11 football cleats and everything else, but it seems like baseball never really got that kind of attention, especially when you think of more hype pairs.
Right. Well, football. Randy Moss used to get them.
Right.
Who else?
But
baseball.
Football.
Baseball. CC Sabathia had a bunch of. I think he's probably one of the
they were
first people
always
in baseball.
I feel like but those were always ultra baseball cleats. Like these are kicks with spikes on them.
Okay, yeah, just don't have any.
Right,
actual
those were
tooling on 'em.
specifically made exactly for baseball, whereas these are sneakers that are
Somebody cobbled them.
customized so that they can be worn on the diamond.
I just wonder what the difference in like performance is with a shoe like that. I mean, when I wore baseball cleats, there doesn't really seem to be much technology to them. I mean, they're not very comfortable to me. So maybe it really doesn't make a difference as long as they're in there firm enough. Then, but these look like somebody played baseball in them, and I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like a baseball uniform with a basketball shoe. Well,
Right,
that
that's
type of basketball shoe. I don't know. Like when I was a kid, you didn't want to have basketball shoes or some different type of shoes in the sport you were playing in. But now, it's a whole different ballgame, I guess. These are the.
Well, that's kind of the point where you're just seeing that transcend, and it's becoming not sneaker culture, not pop culture, just culture.
You're even seeing people put them on, put roller skates on sneakers. Somebody had green glow roller skates. I forget.
That's
who it
dope,
was.
though. Back when I was coming up and we used to roller skate, that would have been dope to have a pair of Jordans with some wheels on it. That's pretty cool.
Right. So yesterday he had a pair of cleats, Jordan 1s customized, and for Mother's Day had his mother's cat on it.
What?
His pair of Air Jordan 1s, just white customized, had a pink toe, and the cat's just chilling on the side.
Huh. Maybe that's the one that Word's talking about.
Oh, maybe.
I said what? Who's that sitting in the dark? What's he talking about? I don't know. You want to go into the next one?
Oh, you're dark.
I'm dark.
You're dark.
Real dark.
Like ultra dark.
All right.
Like
Eat
lights
ass.
out.
You
Your
mean
screen is black.
my screen is black?
Your screen is black. Like your tab is black. It just says the Monday.
No, I see Kev.
No, when
see
I
Kev.
talk though, I
Oh.
pop up.
I mean, my screen is a little dark, but it's always dark in this room. So I
What's
mean,
going on with this right here?
Oh, maybe.
they probably talking about me because I don't have a lot of light in here. I don't have
Maybe.
those big boom lights like you guys have. You photographers.
Lights. Regular ass lights. Fucking light bulbs.
That's weird.
Fucking
got
two.
some
No,
shit
you're good, Cam. That was my bad. That's just because you were talking. I didn't realize it did that.
Yeah, you good.
Alright.
It's probably me. Oh well.
All
Deal
right.
with it.
We're gonna get
Yeah,
into. We're gonna roll right along then, or unless you guys want to say anything else about this one.
I don't. Well, I mean, to that point, we saw they're having the what are they calling it? The Brett Safari Jordan 11 lows that are going to be dropping the golf shoe.
Those are
That's dropping this week, if I'm not mistaken, like the 17th.
the black and red ones. Yeah,
So they have like the Air Max ones that dropped today.
Yeah,
like the
today.
Rushi that dropped today.
And I thought about those Air Max ones because I do need a new pair of golf shoes. I think the last pair of golf shoes I had was like Nike saddle shoes or they look like saddle shoes, and I can't rock those. I can't rock those. I did think about getting the Air Max one or whatever, but
I have my Jordan 9 lows still. I think I have a pair of Jordan 3s, 13s, and a pair of 6s.
I think I probably will try for the 11. I think that would be all right, but we'll see. How much is that one gonna cost?
I don't know, probably 160.
I think that these ones were the ones were 140, I think. But we'll see.
Daniel, he got that weak ass Golden State.
Rate the numbers, Dub Nation.
Sounds like a subtitle in a gangbang. All right, we're going to the next topic.
You be raping teams. Get them.
All right, let's get into the Travis Scott.
Let's talk about the Travis Scotts.
So it's not necessarily about like the app experience or the backdooring. That wasn't really where this topic came about. We can definitely dive into that. But Offspring UK, they had posted on their Instagram page that they were doing a raffle, and the way that they were doing it was you posted a picture of Jordan 1s and 3 things about Jordan brand that you can see the rules there, like what you learned or what you know about, something to that effect. So the idea was to try to minimize, I guess, like fake entries and stuff like that, and try to give it to someone who would appreciate it, who actually wears it. So I was like, I didn't enter. I don't even know if I could enter, considering I'm in the States or how that worked. But I was just thinking, like, what do you guys think about that? Is that a viable way to do releases moving forward? Do you think it's more of like, a one-off, but then, doesn't work for an extended period of time? Like, what do you think about that?
I think it's a dope idea. I mean, to be able to cater towards people that are really into the culture, as opposed to those that are just trying to, buy off of, and try to make profit. I think it's a great way to do that. Other than, because you don't have to worry about like bots and things like that. Unless you can figure out a way to create a picture and put down your your little facts or whatever. But where do you have to upload that? You have to put it. Like,
it said upload, but I think they just meant post it.
Okay.
There's nowhere for them. It's not a link or anything for you to upload. It's not like a Dropbox or anything like that. I think you just had to post on your gram and tag them with the hashtag and such.
One thing I don't like though, I don't like when companies say, "All right, well, you have to repost this picture and then tag 20 people." And then,
right.
It's just like, all right, you want me to do your advertising so you can go ahead and backdoor these pairs anyway. So I think that's stupid. Like,
No, I don't do that. I don't do the tag 3 friends thing.
Yeah, like, what it is. Like, that, all right, hey, these are already spoken for. But I think that, if they legit did this, I think that that's awesome.
Yeah.
It seems like a little much. To me, it seems like, it's just a little. And at the end of the day, even if you're trying to keep the resellers from getting them, they're still gonna get them. I mean, they're not having you do anything that a reseller is not able to do in the first place. So, right. I mean, I like the idea of it, you know, but come take it a couple of steps further with it. I mean, instead of 3 facts you have learned about Jordan Brand. I mean, that's, you can Google.
But then you also have to have a picture of the shoes that you're going to wear to pick them up.
You don't think any of these resellers have a pair of Jordans?
But I'm saying, how many people can they get together to bring to get? Because the retailers are buying multiple pairs. So, like, if you only have one picture with, you know, one pair, you're not going to go out and buy somebody some Jordan 1s to take a picture. I mean, you might, but I doubt that you risk that, because there's no 100% chance that you're going to actually get those shoes. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I mean, but like I said, I like the idea of it. I kind of like the way they're going. I mean, I think it could probably be, you know, even taking a few steps further with, you know, different ideas like this. It's a good idea. And I mean, I wish more people would adopt different ways to keep resellers and bots and things like that out of the game. But
right, we've seen people who said you got to wear the shoe out.
Yeah, you have to wear the shoe that was uploaded. The same shoe you have to wear.
I'm talking about just other releases. Like,
okay.
Like, we've seen folks who said they have to wear them out. We did what release was it where you had to hit a jump shot? Like,
man, that stink if you were off that day.
Right.
So that's a lot of pressure. So I don't know. I see the reason and applaud, I guess, the creativity or being crafty to try to weed out those that, you know, don't really want the shoe to wear or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I just thought it was unique.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is like you said. It's a unique idea, and it also helps that store. It makes, you know, people who are really in the culture and really love, you know, buying sneakers and don't want to deal with the bots and don't want to deal with the resellers. It makes them appreciate that type of store more. So it's gonna drum in more business for them. Outside of Travis Scott, other people are gonna want to shop there because they're gonna look at it as you're looking out for the people, you're looking out for the culture. Right. So it only helps them as well. So I mean, it's a good idea.
All right.
Well, yeah. Well, let's get into the actual drop. Like, I'll admit myself, I overslept, so I missed out altogether. But I'm not really heartbroken over it. I mean, I wanted to get him to be able to. I mean, I probably wouldn't have been able to flip them because, like, once I got them, I'd have been like, all right, you know, just kind of similar to the Susans. But like, it wasn't a shoe that I was.
For me, you got that good account, bro.
Well, I was asleep.
Wake your ass up, son.
You know, we didn't hear from him until like 4 o'clock.
I woke up at like 11. Like
demons.
I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know. I woke up at like 11. I was like, oh well, that was the first like one I've overslept. But you know, it is what it is. I'm glad people actually copped.
Like, people copped, and I think what happened was, like, because the payment was still jacked and the servers were packed and whatnot, the bots couldn't grab up all the pairs. So that's why I think we saw more people actually be able to cop them. Like, I got through finally after like 20 some odd minutes, and it was pending because Nike doesn't have like my account. The shit was pending mad long. It was literally like 5 minutes, and then the app crashed. I got back in, was able to enter again, and was pending for another 2 minutes, and then it said sold out. And I was on the desktop trying to get in through there, but I don't know. I just
Poindexter. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, Poindexter just said that his showed that they were sold out with 0 seconds or whatever, and then they showed up at 175, and then there was an invalid password and unable to complete. And honestly, yeah. I wonder if there was some type of program that somebody put out there that blocked people.
Ooh.
Because I mean, if everybody had these types of issues that typically they don't, you know, maybe that's a new type of bot that's out there now. That's just kind of, you know, hey, hold on for a second. Let me get my stuff.
This was a super crazy release for me because I woke up 5 minutes before the drop. I mean, I had no alarm set, which I normally do on Saturdays. Whatever reason, something woke me up, and everybody I hit up Road. I forgot who else I hit up, to go on their app and do it. And we're all on there, and we getting those errors, and it's going back and forth and back and forth. But I'm not giving up. I mean, y'all know how much I wanted this shoe from day one when I first saw it, and everybody was shitting on it. I'm not y'all, but just other people in general.
I don't think
was
it's a
shitting on the
bad
shoe.
shoe. Not at all. Like, I like the red pair better. I'll be honest. Like,
But you know, when we first talked about this shoe months and months ago, so many people, I mean, even in chat, the usual suspects were, you know, talking bad about the shoe. So it was one that I wanted from day one because it's a different look. But anyway, you know, how the app acted that day, I kept getting that error and I kept getting that error, you know, and then, you know, I'm in multiple chats and everybody's in the chat talking about they getting error. Because at first I thought it was me. I'm checking my bank account. I'm like, fuck, I know I got money in there. What the fuck did happen? So I'm checking my bank account, make sure the money is in there. And then I see in one of the chats, I see L post got him. And this was probably like 9:25. I'm like, fuck. So I just keep going. As soon as he posted got him, then mine said, you're in line. So I was like, cool. So I went back to the chat and I saw it. L got him. I said, congrats. I was like, let me go back and go and get my L. So I go back into the app and then it froze. The screen wouldn't let me do shit. And I'm like, damn, what the hell is going on? So I come back out, back in. Then the got him popped up and it just, I mean, shit, I had to look at it like 3 or 4 times to make sure the shit was right after all of them errors. And it was just like, yeah, I mean, it was crazy, man.
Oh God,
so Adam said he's mad, not because he got a pair. I'm like, man, you got a pair. So he said, but he didn't get hit on the original 10 that dropped. But I mean, this is kind of. I wonder what the value will be with this one. You know, say in the next year or so. 'Cause one's typically like ones that go up to what was this? It was at like $900 last time I looked. So
it's dropping.
Is it?
My size dropped a little bit, but it's not going to drop too far down.
It was. I mean, I don't think it's going to get down. It was like 700 before the drop, and then it was like yesterday. It was like $900.
Yeah.
So you know, like these ones, I think it's going to get like the frags, where the frags went from. You know, I think they were at some point they were even lower than 800 though. They were like 500 for a second, and then I was like, man, I could trade my Yeezys and then get something else because I had was it triple black 750, and at that point they were worth more. And then I was like, I ain't gonna do it. And then all of a sudden those went nuts. So and I'd rather have those than the Yeezy, but you know.
I think what's going to happen with it, with every release, I think the price is just going to increase because people are going to be wanting to complete their collections. Because now it's got me. I've got the 4. I've got this one coming, and now I want to go back and get that Air Force One.
You don't need
Travis Scott. I don't need it, but it's just like I want to have all of them. So I think because of that, kind of like the Off-White thing, is going to go up. And I see this shoe. In a year and a half, I see it hitting $2,000.
It could. It definitely could. Who's that? Who said? Somebody said something. I lost it. Oh, do you think Point Dasher said? Do you think the Travis Scott 6s will be as crazy as these? Because I want those. I don't know. It all depends on availability. Typically, ones do a lot better than a lot of the other ones. I actually like the 4s better than I like the 1s. The 6s are dope. I don't know. It's tough to say. How do you guys feel? 6s are kind of hard to rock sometimes.
Yeah, sixes don't get a lot of love. So it's a few people who just have mad love for the 6. I think like Mike Rich I think that's his favorite silhouette. There's a few people who love. Oh, it's a 7. Okay, yeah. But it's a few people who love the 6. I mean, I'm not a big 6 fan. If it's a hype shoe and it looks good, then I cop it. Of course, I'm definitely going to go for it. But I don't think it's going to do what this 1 did.
Yeah, I think the 1's probably going to be because how did the Air Force 1s do? I didn't even think about those.
They're like 500 right now. They're like
that's
5.
Not too bad, then.
And they've kind of hovered between 4 and 5 since they first dropped. So, but yeah, this one here outdid any of the previous 2, and I think it's going to be out of all of them, unless they come out with a Chicago colorway in the 1. I think this is going to be the top one.
The white pair is at 800.
Oh, really?
The white pair of the Air Force One. Now it's 2 of them. I'm not talking about the Complex Con pair.
Yeah, then there's a sale pair that dropped 4, 5.
I'm not going for that Complex Con pair. I just want that sale pair.
Oh yeah, you talking about the Complex Con, the high one? Is that a high?
No, it's the complex con was like a pure white.
Okay. Somebody had a high. I think it was a Don C that was maybe.
Don C. It looked like an Air Force 2 hybrid.
Yeah, I would love to get this. Actually, I would like to get 2 pair.
Sold that.
I would like to get 2 pair and get one of them custom. I would love to get one of them custom with some of Travis Scott logos and shit like that on there.
Yeah, I like to get those purple joints. Some purple 4s are sick.
Oh man, now those come out. I think that's gonna eclipse these.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, they put them purple joints.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Like I think these are just all right. I like the look, the like worn type look kind of, but like the color is just kind of like it's a tan rookie of the year.
Yeah, I mean, and that's basically what it is. But it's the material. I mean, I haven't touched them yet, but just seeing the videos, the reviews, I mean, it looks the quality. They're saying that the leather on there is the quality of the Bred ones, the last Bred ones they dropped, and then the suede on there. They don't even have anything recent to compare that suede to. It's just nice suede.
Those Travis Air Forces are going for a grip, dude.
Yeah, the first one, not the second one.
No,
the second one. Yeah, my sale pair in my size is 580.
Where'd you get it? 10.5 or 11?
Or 11.
In the chat, which Travis Scott shoe you guys think is the best one out of all of them? Go ahead and post your
colorway to 4.
I'm talking about all of them. Out of all of them, like if you could have one of them, which one would you pick?
It would be the 4 for me. I
want the ones right now, motherfucker.
I mean, the ones.
I mean, say if you could only have one. If you could only have one. If you could only have one.
Well, I want the one.
Okay. Put it like this. If you can only have one and they're at the same value.
Right.
The one.
Really?
I'm going.
Yes.
The 4.
It's the 4 for me. And I mean, I guess maybe it's the oilless colorway that kills me on there. It's just the color. I mean, it's dope, man. But it's the 4 for me all day.
I got another 4. I'll trade you.
No, I'm good.
You don't have to worry about getting. Hey, I'm saving you money, son. Then you don't have to worry about getting the Air Force.
I'm good with the 4.
I'm seeing a lot of 4s. Let's see here, 6s, 1s. It was like it's the 6s. It's starting to pull it out. Pause.
And those might be 6 people. I mean, they might be people who love 6s.
True.
I don't love 6s.
No, I'm mad the Air Forces went up like that. Holy shit.
I just don't like Air Forces like that though. Like I just
I don't know what you're looking at. Your size is a 630. My size is 580 for the sale pair. I don't know what you're looking at. And I hate it. I didn't cop them for 300 when I saw them not too long ago.
Yeah, me too.
Well, go ahead and get them.
I'm gonna get them eventually. It's too many other things right now.
That's that.
Man, all right.
I'm working on SneakerCon kicks. Speaking of, hope you guys are gonna be there.
I should be there. Ma, you tripping.
Next topic.
Come on, Ma, we need you. We need you.
He said next. Hey man, you got your Travis Scott LeBrons.
Me too.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the third one. Ma, Nike Fit.
Yeah, so Nike thinks you're probably wearing the wrong size shoe. So launching in July, Nike is putting out what's called Nike Fit. It will actually scan your foot and tell you what your size really is. This coming after some research where they said something like 60% of people are wearing the wrong size. I am probably one of those people because you know how it is. It's like, oh, well, no, how's this fit? Oh, it feels like this or it feels like that. And you cop the size like, damn, I should have got a half size bigger. They're a little snug. You still keep them. You still rock them on occasion. You're technically wearing the wrong size, right? So ultimately what they're trying to do is limit the amount of returns and just create a better consumer experience and hopefully get those people who are on the fence that are like, yeah, I don't know what my size is, so I'm not buying them. I have to go to the store to try them on first. They never go to the store, so they never buy it. Or those people who buy the same shoe, half size up, half size down, and what they think is their right size, and they return the other two. So they're trying to, cut costs there. And apparently, like the app will scan it, and it'll tell you like down to the millimeter what your size is, and it'll save it for later as well, so that if you go to buy another shoe, then you have that comparison.
Well,
But
hopefully,
here's my thing. Every shoe fits different. You
Right.
know, I mean, so
Right.
is this app going to take account for what silhouette you're buying, or is it just going to give you a general, this is your size, buy every shoe in the size?
Well, if you look at now, they'll recommend going a half size up and or down, or if it's true to size. So
Right.
I would imagine that if it has your measurements, it's going to be able to detail you exactly what size you should get for that particular shoe.
Because like one of the things I'm hearing now, the Travis Scotts, everybody is saying it runs bigger than all the other ones that they have. So
Ooh.
It said that about the women's pair too, and they fit exactly the same.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a great idea, you know, but I just don't see how it's going to work universally with.
If
Every
they don't
single
fit,
shoe.
send them here.
I think it's a great idea, and I think that they should work that into the raffle system, where you have to go ahead and scan your feet prior to getting the shoe, and only you can only get that size that's recommended, or half size up, half size down.
That would kill Mo. He wouldn't admit about nothing
Because he buys
7 to
everything.
13.
I mean, I'm a probably a legit 12 and a half. But I can wear 12 and be fine with it. Like, I can't wear certain shoes for very long. Like 11s, I can't wear 12. I have to go 12 and a half or 13. So, if I was able to, go ahead and secure my pair based off of that, and then you don't have to worry about, well, I'm sure that the bots would figure something out. They'd probably have some type of wild ass thing to feed into it. But, at least for, a couple weeks or something, we'd be all right.
That drives me crazy about bots when you talk about it, because I'm like, Nike is one of the biggest companies out there, and they can't hire some geniuses to keep shit like that from happening.
It doesn't. Why would you spend money on something that isn't going to get?
I mean,
you a return?
I get that, but at the same time, I mean, it's loyalty. You got loyal people who spend money. But I mean, hell, I guess the damn resellers are loyal as well.
No, but this doesn't matter. Think about the amount of money it would take to counteract that. Like, why put anything substantial when the shoes are selling out regardless? Like,
But shit, look at what it did to. I mean, I'm assuming the bots probably had something to do with why the app was acting crazy.
I think it was just traffic. I think it's just the traffic that hit it.
But I mean, there's a lot of traffic every week that it doesn't.
Yeah, but not to this
that.
magnitude. I saw people who don't buy sneakers or aren't into it, and they had their friends of friends trying on it. So if you pull the numbers, I'm pretty sure it had more than average traffic that hit for the site. We saw the same thing with the Diablo with the 10.
But I think that
like that, you get more traffic.
I think that
That's not the norm.
well, them lacking attention to something like that, I mean, that goes to show what their security's like. I mean, who's to say that someone can't hack into
Dude, they
everybody's credit cards and get all
How
your
do you
information off of there?
that shit happens too.
But I'm saying though, like I would think that they would want to, hey, this is important to us. We're not going to let people come in here and kind of affect the trajectory of our sales here. Because I mean, what if there was a bot that was out there blocking people from buying, and what if somebody just did that and didn't allow any pairs to get bought? You know what I'm saying? Like, then that would be a problem with them. That would affect their their forecast. So
I think from that standpoint, they look into something like that to determine whether or not it
better
was
do it sooner than later.
or if it was just traffic or something just happened with that particular server at that particular time. But the fact of the matter was, people spent 30-40 minutes in front of their phones, TVs, or phones, laptops, computers, whatever the case may be, trying to re-enter it. Nobody went away. Nobody gave up after 5 minutes. They got their money regardless. So that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't make money. It doesn't make sense for them to put money into something that's not going to get them a return. They're not making any more money by doing that, and they're not going to create that much of a better experience to make it worth it on their end either. So it's not going to change whether or not you buy something. I delete the app. It's not going to change whether or not I buy a shoe down the line.
True.
Now I might return everything I bought over the past month because I'm petty, but that's a different.
No, you're not. You're
I've already started sending shit back. I don't know what you're talking about.
You sending what back?
Things that I bought that I haven't worn just because I'm pissed off.
Man.
But that's part of the reason why I think my account is blocked. Is like if you have too much like return activity, things like that. Like my main account is from like 2005. I don't know. So you got to imagine there's a lot of money that's been spent on that account.
Right.
Yeah, that's the account that never, ever wins. Like I can't, even on a GR release, it'll stay sold out. Up until like 12 o'clock, they'll be like, all right, fine. Go
And
ahead
it's hit the website.
yeah, it's like, all right, go ahead. You know what we could do? Go ahead and buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Start a new one. Or you already have more than one though. I mean,
I got so many damn accounts. They got my ass. They got like from the moment they might have my IP, everything. The moment I try to buy something, they're like, no.
yeah,
But see what's crazy? Like
VPN.
I'm watching it. I'm watching the chat right now, and it's like when we know there's going to be a draw, we complain about it. But then when something like this happens, everybody says, "Why didn't they have a draw?" You know, I mean, it's like we can't never be sad because I hate the draw. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I've only hit
People have
twice in
accounts
the
where
draw,
they can win the
off-whites.
draw too, so it's not.
Hey, listen, I got
Right.
news for you. The draw wouldn't have worked either. Like if they would have did the 10
Yeah.
draw, like everybody's shit would have expired. Nobody would have got through. And
Yeah.
maybe a handful of people would have actually entered the draw. They did. It happened with the Black OVO 10s.
Yep.
You weren't able to enter. I think it was a 30-minute one at that point too. And pretty much, if you made it through, you got a pair.
Yeah, that's what I remember that
Enter
because
that.
I was in Foot Locker that day when the Black OVO 10s dropped on the sneakers app, and I'm in Foot Locker for 30 damn minutes sitting at the register because I was buying something else had dropped that day, and I'm on the app going, and it just kept on kicking me out.
That day.
Huh?
All-Star Weekend. It was All-Star Weekend. Mass stuff dropped that day. It was
Yeah, it was a lot of shit because I think I picked up like 4 pair of kicks that day.
Right, because I went to Sneakers Express in New York, in Soho, and I got a pair of, I think I got a pair of the white OVO 10s, or I might have got a pair of the black ones, and I was trying to double up or something like that. And I got the Northern Light foams. And I was trying to enter the draw to get that pair, and I couldn't enter. No matter what, it would not let me enter the draw. It kept giving me the error.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I got news for you. The draw you would have struck out there too. It would have been an issue. There was just a lot of traffic. There's no right or wrong way to really police this thing.
Right.
The hype is driving everything. Like the backdoor pairs, like if you're trying to get local and you're entering all these raffles, you're limited there too because pairs are getting backdoored. If you're trying to go online, then you're fighting bots. Like you're in the brick and mortar fight or you're in the cyber fight. You know what I mean? Like if you're a collector, if you're not on either end of that, if you're not a techie, you have a bot, a good one, or if you're not, someone who's connected and or like a node reseller who is able to procure those pairs, you're in the middle and you're just fighting to try to get a pair or two. That's it. That's what it's been reduced to.
Or says she with her bot she copped every pair of Yeezys. Man, I haven't been able to cop Yeezys until they came to Foot Locker, honestly.
Pretty much everybody I know with a bot has pretty much got all the Yeezys. The Yeezys are different. I mean, and then you've got, the different sites that have them. The Yeezys are fairly easy compared to a lot
Now
of
they are, but
Nike
before
stuff.
I couldn't.
I mean, even
Yeezy to
before.
save my life, I couldn't copy Yeezy to save my because we didn't have the draw, or we didn't have our Foot Locker didn't have the app like you guys did, so we didn't have that opportunity, and I wasn't about to wait all night.
My best shot was the Foot Action app, but I don't like that's 50-50 too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they had in New York, Chicago, and LA.
Yeah, well,
I used to bet 1,000 on the Foot Locker app. Y'all know. I used to
yeah, you used to kill it. I'm like this guy,
but I don't do shit no more. I mean, it's hit or miss.
I was too up until that LeBron watch release, and then after that, everything was downhill. Like once you take a L, it just keeps coming.
I wonder if LeBrons are done. I know I saw those. had showed those red Supermans, and I was like, why didn't they do them like
those?
Yeah, why didn't they do those like the other ones? They messed up by
ugly
making them low. Yeah, I don't like them. They look like I don't know what to say, but they look funny.
I hadn't seen him. He got him on his page?
Yeah, I think he posted them yesterday, or the day before that.
Oh, yes.
Shalicos. was in the house.
They're kind of simple.
Yeah, they didn't look anything like the blue pair and the white pair. They should have looked just like those. With just
16
red.
low.
It would have been.
Are they not?
Huh?
Yeah, that's a 16
Yeah,
low.
they're 16 low, but the materials are different too.
Yeah, there's something that, yeah. It's just kind of plain, man. It don't have any, I don't know. It's just got a plain look.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Yeah,
it.
I'll
So
pass
I'm
on
gonna leave those alone. And then it sucks because I have every last one of the other ones. So part of me wants to get it just to have it, like just like you said. But then other part's like, man, you ain't got money like that. Retro said he won.
I'm gonna join the other team. I'm gonna start reselling.
Hey,
I mean, shit, might as
do
well,
what you got
man.
to. Shoot, you can't beat them joining.
Just like it, we were talking about that guy that had that picture with all those Travis Scotts. I'm not mad at the dude. I mean, shit, if any of us had the opportunity to cop those for just a little bit over retail and then be able to go and flip them for $900 or whatever, who gonna say no?
Right. Yeah, I mean,
At the end of the day, you just gotta tip your hat off. Like, all right, but
ain't it?
Yeah,
You know, I'm
See, that's why
people.
I don't get mad because I enter like New York raffles, like the ones that'll let you do them online. But at the end of the day, like brick and mortar, that's not how I get used. Like, it's just not possible for me based off my demographic, based off my occupation and everything else. Like, that's not my lane. You know what I mean? Like, I used to cop kicks online and I got taken away.
That's all I do. Shoot, all I do is cop online, or I hit the Foot Locker app and then I go pick them up. But like, that's the only way. I'm not waiting to get. I'm not waiting to deal with any of those problems that come, at those releases when you're waiting in line and things like that. I'd rather just pay the extra money.
I've camped for a couple pairs, but for the most part, it's either. When I first started collecting, I had to connect, and I was getting everything early.
Yeah, me too.
So, comes in waves, I guess. I don't know, but I'm frustrated. Y'all.
And see, that's another thing, Alexander 302. We talked about that as well. You saying you wouldn't post it on the gram. I understand that it come off as flexing, but it also at the same time it come off as you selling. How anybody gonna know you have those if you don't post that you got them? I mean, if you live in somewhere like in San Antonio where it's probably not a lot of sneakerheads, you can't really spread that. But if we don't know where this. I mean, he's in New York or whatever, but still, you want to be able to spread the word.
That's all it is. It's marketing. It's to bring it to the page, right? So that guy
has a store though.
Major outlets. I don't know if there's a store.
He had one. PGH knows him. Is PGH still in the chat?
I believe so. But either way, that raises awareness and brings attention to his page. Good, bad, or indifferent.
Right.
That's still eyes on his page to where someone he's got that.
The next hype pair that comes out, people are gonna go to his page to see if he got them, so they can grab them. So and it's marketing. It's we look at it as damn, this dude is flexing, or damn, I didn't get him and he got 40 pair. But at the same time, it's his business, and that's how he's making money.
It's his connections too. You could say that. We talked about Jumpman. Jumpman's finally, getting what I feel that he's deserved all along. He got the trophy room 5s, which are sick. That red pair is. It's even nicer.
Yeah, that blue pair. Whew.
I like the red. I like the red the best.
I like the blue.
I'll take either one.
Wait. Just so we're clear, who are we talking about on the flex post? Because
we're talking about Solely Ghost.
What's on your? Not that was Solely Ghost. I think it's who we're talking about.
You said. All right. Well, no, because you said he's got a store. So, Kev, you're talking about Solely Ghost.
Yeah, he has a store, right?
The one on the couch where he's flexing, and PJ posted. He said, "That's my pair on the floor." So he has a store. He's local to me. He's in my local mall, maybe like 10, 15 minutes away. He's got a store.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So he procures.
I was talking about this other guy.
You're talking about?
I was talking about this dude right here. What's on your feet? This guy right here.
Damn!
That's what I was talking about.
I did not see that.
He cleaned up. Yeah.
Wait, what? What are those boxes? Are those brown boxes?
Yeah,
the box is brown.
All right. Yeah, I was like.
Yeah. So listen. Back to it. I feel like me personally, I don't get mad at that because that's not pairs that.
I ain't mad at it either.
Regardless. So. It's just what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I
people
don't
getting
get
their
mad at
pair.
it because, like you said, Mal. I mean, back in the day, my plug, I would have my shoes sometimes 2 weeks before they hit. I may pay $20 over retail and I was good, but that was my plug, so I already knew he had me all the time. I don't have that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a slight plug, but not what I had back in the day. But I had advantages at one point, and you know, I'm sure people was mad at me for the advantages that I had. So I'm not gonna get mad at the next man. I mean, my goal now is we got some shops popping up here. I think we have a social status. I don't know what it is, but we got a couple of shops that are popping up here. My goal now is to build relationships with these guys so they can look out for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do. You got to network. You got to network.
PGA
Right.
said
And Word was saying
that,
like all those pairs didn't come retail. Like
Yeah.
he cashed people out and stuff like that. Like I get, like, I think most people understand that. Well, hopefully.
Oh yeah, I mean, that many pairs,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get retail. That's backdoor shit.
Right.
So definitely gonna pay over.
Right. Even when you backdoor, you're not paying retail. Let's kinda,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like you're paying a markup there, but a lot of times, especially the way that it's done in New York, is like people just chill outside the releases and they cash people out right out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like they just
Yeah, there's people that do that at my mall. They be like, "Hey man, you selling those?" Like, no.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that told me that they sold theirs right after they picked them up. I mean, hell, when I used to get the Yeezys all the time, and I used to double up on the Yeezys, I could be walking out the store and it's 5 or 6 guys waiting outside. Hey man, how much you want to sell them for? You know, so. But I don't knock the guy if he got the patience, and I'm sure he got the bread because he bought all these pairs. Sit on these hoes for a year, man, he can make a killing off of that.
Folks gotta watch buying stuff like that because the people that I see, they buy them in the parking garage. So you come out of the store. Well, who's to say that you didn't park your car over here and then come around here with a whole bunch of fake shoes and walk out there, and then they be like, "Hey, I'll buy them." Like, well, you know, I just came out of the store, and then here you go with the bobo.
Some bait and switch.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen. Stranger things.
Listen, hats off. That's all I could say.
All right, well,
I wish it was me. Wish I had several pairs just chilling.
Me too. I was just said I'll be cool with one. Honestly.
I mean, I would too because it's for the toe, but
shit, you get about 4 pair of these, boy, you can flip and get some of your grills.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, can't get mad.
I don't even think I have like grails that are that high because like I've just mentally detached myself from the possibility of being able to get them.
No, I still need the Ben 13, which is up there. I need the DB4 and the DB. What's the other one? The 6 that I don't have, and then I need that Legends of the Summer 3, which that's a car note.
Oof, yeah, I just think that if I spent that much, I mean, and I know I spend it in small increments on some of these little small ones, but like I feel like I can stomach those a little bit easier than that big pop where you're like, man, you had 2 G's, you could have done something else with that. I don't know.
But that was kind of what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to blow mad money on kicks. In fact, I'm trying to go in the other direction. Like I've amassed a lot. I'm trying to somehow or another dwindle that down to a more conservative and workable number, I guess.
Yeah. And PGH said it right. The reason stores backdoor is because they have thousands of dollars of items that won't sell, and they have to recoup their money from upcoming releases. That's exactly right. Because Nike sends you a bunch of bullshit that they want you to sell. You know, they may send you a Travis Scott, but they're gonna send you a bunch of damn what's that damn Jordan that look like the 7, that True Flight or whatever.
Yeah.
They're gonna send you a shitload of True Flights as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna make no money off of that. Yeah. So I understand whether I like it or not. I understand the process of those small stores backdooring because I've seen too many of those stores go out of business because of the bullshit that Nike sends them.
Right.
So I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah, nobody wants a lot of that stuff. Like, I mean, when we go through just our releases, like, there's a lot of stuff on there that's like, and these stores got to buy them. So, I mean, I was in a chat earlier today, and somebody said something about a store, selling for more than what the, over retail or whatever. I said, hey, man, I ain't gonna be mad at them because they got to stay open. At the end of the day, you don't want to tell on them because then, you threaten to tell on them or they start selling you shoes, and I mean that's extortion.
It's all well and good as long as it's reasonable. Like I feel where I start to get angry is if the price is Like if it's like I'm buying from a reseller. You know what I'm saying?
Who's not going to pay $20 more to guarantee themselves a shoe? And that's usually what the markup that I've seen is usually about $20.
I say it's usually about 20 to 30 under whatever the current resale value is. But my thing is like when you sell at the peak of resale, now and you have the advantage there because you know what the numbers are actually like. So like there's got to be like this trust thing where I'm coming to you, I'm buying, right, and we have an agreement because that's the business that we're doing. So if you sell me a shoe way over what the market value is going to be, that's why I'm kind of like, yo, you just played me, like you effed me.
Yeah, but I think they know that, so they know. I mean, depending on
but
if you're a repeat.
Listen, if you're a repeat customer, right, but I'm consistently getting burned, I'm not going to you anymore.
Oh, for sure.
When you have other releases where I could just pick up a GR from you, I'm not gonna.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the relationship. That's the give and the take. Like, oh, I'm gonna get a shoe 2 weeks early. I'm gonna pay a bit of a premium, but that premium shouldn't beat me over the head, and that premium shouldn't be well over the current, like what the market value would be. Like I should pay $250 for a shoe that's hovering at $180 the day it releases.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, but
and if so, it's like, all right, well, I know that happened. Here's the next shoe. I was gonna sell it at X, but let me give it to you for Y. Doesn't have to be like the exact difference, but it's an olive branch, just to kind of ease the blow from the last release, to mend the relationship and keep that flow. But otherwise, just knock the door off the hinges.
True. Well, we got anything else on this one? You want to go into the closing and the hashtag hero?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. Let me go ahead and find it. Welcome to the Hashtag Hero, sponsored by Container Store and 8-9 Manufacturing Company. And also, make sure you guys go ahead and download that Unboxed app. I think it works. If it doesn't, it will at some point soon. And getting on the ground floor. But yeah, and also, again, shout out to Miss DMV Soul, One Legged Lister, Daniel, Adam J. Ellsworth. Definitely appreciate you, bro. And Dragon Kicks 23 for the donos last week. We have anything? Let's go ahead and close it, and then I will. I have the slideshow with all the hashtag heroes at the end. If you're on here, definitely appreciate you using the hashtag. If you're not on here this week, maybe next week, just use the hashtag. So, Maul, you want to, or Maul, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up? Are we going through them? I thought you were doing a.
I thought you were gonna say, because I'm trying to get mine together.
What are you getting together?
Shoutouts.
Oh,
no, we're not gonna go through that. No, we play the slideshow on the way out.
Gotcha. So we're just saying our goodbyes.
Yeah.
All right, bet. All right, well, Kev, thanks for being on today. Marcus, it's been real. It was fun. No, usual suspects, appreciate you kicking it with us for the hour here. Hopefully you guys will like the new format. As always, if you have feedback, things to improve our experience, please let us know. I'm actually going to be hitting, if you remember, Detroit. I'll be at StockX Day 3 on Thursday. So that'll be really dope. I'll be actually flying out with KB and Mike on Wednesday. So weather's supposed to be, not sure what I'm gonna bring yet. That's probably the biggest struggle because I got to pack light tonight because I got a busy day tomorrow. But should be dope, and let you know about it.
Bet. We'll talk about that next time. I will go ahead and first of all, shout out to you brothers for being on. Shout out to Mike. I don't know where you at, but I think Mike's gonna be back next week. Shout out to everybody, all the usual suspects, everybody that checked us out. Thumbs up and the thumbs down. Appreciate you guys regardless. But let me go ahead and get through this list here. First of all, shout out to Unboxed app, Slick Rick. I am Lars Young. Shalico, Sha Fitness, Tattoo Art, Matza, Fresh Kicks 3, John, Skinner 32, Skinner, D-Lo 1014, Dre Day Kicks, Bam Adrian, Need More Nick, Dominican Coquet, Big Boy Sneaks 43, and I think that's everybody. I think that we got everybody. If we didn't, I will get you next week. Just hit me with a DM. I see T Ward just slid in late. Pause.
Hey,
T Ward, man, what you did this weekend was dope, man. That was dope. Flying out to Chicago, picking
Yeah,
up
that
your
was
pads.
sick. Yeah, I watched that.
Waiting to see that vlog, man. Waiting to see that.
Yeah, I saw his live where he was talking about it and talking about the experience and everything like that. But yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and check him out for sure. But that's all I got in August.
All right, well, shout out to you fellas, Kev, Mom.
Oh yeah, and happy belated birthday. It's Marcus's birthday yesterday. If you didn't know, you must not have been on the gram yesterday.
Yeah, definitely appreciate all the birthday shots. It was a lot. I tried to respond to all of them, and I'm still trying to respond to most of them. But I appreciate the love that y'all showed. That was overwhelming. So definitely love y'all for that. Usual suspects. And just real fast, just want to shout out New York. I was in New York this past weekend for my birthday and hanging out with City Jeans and my City Jeans squad, Dominican Coquille, Miss Kit, and Jody. And man, it was just amazing. Jody came through and just hung out with me most of the weekend. Ricky Retro was with me most of the weekend, showed me love, took me to eat. And I mean, we kicked it. We had a good time. And then my boy Monster hit me up on Saturday, said, "Where you at? I'm on my way." Other Bedroom hit me up. Uptown New York Sneakerhead hit me up. Everybody was like, "We on our way." Young Speedy, and we kicked it, man. We had a good time. I didn't get to spend as much time with those guys as I wanted to, so I definitely got New York, back in my sight to come back soon. I want to try to come this year. I don't know, but I'm coming back because it was so much fun and I didn't get to do half of what I want to do. So shout out to all of y'all. Much love. And shout out to the usual suspects, the chat. Like I've always said, my thing is to try to meet everybody. I want to meet all y'all. So if I haven't, I want to come to Dallas for SneakerCon in June, and we can kick it. We can have a whole weekend of fun and just mingle. And with that, we will see y'all next week. Much love. Peace.
See you next week. Peace.